It's been nearly 16 years since the 2007 comedy SUPERBAD came out, and Seth Rogen stands firm in his belief that no one's made a good high school movie since then. This is a comment that has found itself making a little bit of controversy recently, especially when we think about the movies that have come out in the last 15 years, especially movies that are about kids in high school. You have 2015's Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, Edge of 17, 2019's Booksmart, which got a lot of rave reviews, especially for its performances from Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Dever. There are a lot of other movies that have come out in the meantime, even ones starring people who were in that movie, like Jonah Hill was in two 21 Jump Street films in 2012 and 2014. Emma Stone was starred in Easy A, which came out in 2010, 3 years after SUPERBAD. And yes, Seth Rogen has been very vocal about his defense of SUPERBAD and its legacy, but he's really proud of what that movie accomplished and that it didn't require anything to be built around it or to be built off of it, meaning no franchises, no sequels, anything like that. Even though Judd Apatow, who was a producer on that film, has been supportive of the sequel because he would like to see what Jonah Hill and Michael Cera's characters got up to ever since going to college, it may never actually happen. But the way I view it is, those other movies I mentioned, those other movies are fine films. A lot of them are quite fun, but none of them are as memorable as 2007 SUPERBAD. When you heard I Am McLovin, you got the joke. You understood what they were trying to go for. It was a meme. It was kind of a cultural thing at the time. It brought Christopher Mintz-Plassey's McLovin character into the forefront. A lot of us had nerdy friends like that in high school. A lot of us kind of were the nerdy kids like that in high school. And so it spoke to people of me. It spoke to people of my generation, especially those who were at the time 25 years old, only a few years outside of high school, in the same kind of age range as Seth Rogen and the people working on that movie. And so, yeah, for me, SUPERBAD very much holds a special place in my heart. It is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen about high school. In fact, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, period. I don't think it needs a sequel, but I also don't really think high school movies and high school shows have really lived up to the kind of idea that SUPERBAD presented. We're in a much different world now overall. We have everyone's on their phones, Snapchat, TikTok, WhatsApp, like cancel culture is a thing. Social media is more prevalent than it was in 2007. So the type of comedy you're going to get is going to be somewhat different. And that's why I think movies like Road Trip, which are fantastic college films, and then you've got SUPERBAD, a fantastic high school movie, those belong in the certain time capsule where they are found, and that's okay, because it takes us back to a time when comedy was a little bit different, maybe a little rougher around the edges in certain ways. And I know people out there might disagree with that sentiment, but I do feel that we aren't going to get the same kind of comedy set in these same kind of environments because society in and of itself has fundamentally changed. However, I am curious to know your thoughts about this. Let me know down in the comments. Is SUPERBAD a good movie? Is it a bad movie? Is it one you want to see a sequel to? Do you want more McLovin? Do you want more Jonah Hill? Let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have yourself a great day. Peace out.